I'm Tom from Do-It-Yourself Home Automation, and this is a look at how to deal with Aerogarden aphids. So aphids are these really disgusting little green bugs. See if I can find, I think I have some on one of my plants here, so I'm going to try to zoom in as I talk about these, and you can probably see these little specks. Yeah, there they are on the leaf. See how close I can get here so you can see what those look like. Those little specks you might start to see on the leaves or on the stems of your plants. And I was pretty surprised when I first saw these on my plants. I just assumed because this was indoors and hydroponic and all very high tech that I wasn't going to get normal plant stuff like bugs, like these disgusting little aphids on there. So at first I saw these little green dots and I didn't even know what they were. I looked them up. They're aphids. They're little bugs that will actually eat away at your plants over time, and they're also just kind of gross. They swarm up the stalks and onto the leaves, and just are again not something that you want to have on your plants for their health, or just because obviously you don't want to have bugs crawling all over your nice project here. So what I do to get rid of them, and I've shown this in other videos, is I actually use an insecticidal soap. So I want to try to make my Aerogarden as organic as possible. It does use chemical fertilizer, so it's not fully organic, but I don't want to spray a bunch of pesticides on there, so I'll show what I use. This is Natria insecticidal soap, and it works against aphids, the first thing it lists on here. So I basically just take it, and when I see them on there, I spray the whole plant down to get rid of those. And it'll kill all of them on contact. As I've shown in other videos, it doesn't work as a buffer or protective against them over time, but it will kill the ones that are on there. And you want to really soak the whole plant down. And I find if I do that for 3 or 4 days in a row, it'll get rid of the infestation. You can then kind of just clear off. There'll be dead little aphids all over there. Clear those off with some water. And then after that, usually if I sort of do this every maybe 3 or 4 days, it'll offer some protection. But again, if there's not actually wet soap on the plant, it's not killing aphids. So if you see any on there, make sure to spray them down, and usually within about a day they will die and start to fall off. If the plant is very small, another strategy is you can actually pull it out of the Aerogarden, and you can run it under water and just wash the aphids off. But again, kind of surprising to me that you could get bugs on an indoor garden, but apparently they're able to either be on the plant itself as eggs when it comes in, or they can come in on clothing, or in on another bug or something like that. So they'll find a way. They'll get to your plant, unfortunately. And again, I find the best way is just to spray it down every few days with this Natria insecticidal soap. When you get an outbreak of aphids, spray it every day for a bit, and they should go away. Also, make sure, obviously, to wash your herbs before you eat them. The soap itself is, as far as I can tell, pretty benign. But if there are aphids on your plant, obviously you don't really want to just eat the plant without washing that. And also, the soap can leave sort of a bitter taste, apparently, so I just wash everything really carefully before I actually eat it. And that's how I deal with Aerogarden aphids. So if you found this helpful in any way, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps.